Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and we are just 1 week away from Mario and Luigi Brothership, well, rather, a little less than a week away from Mario and Luigi Brothership's release day. And I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. We are so close to the game's release. There's a few things I do want to go over as we see that we have a little bit of a graphic here 1 week away. This was posted on Halloween. I know I was trying to record this, but like I was too busy with Halloween. You know, we had so many trick-or-treaters and whatnot. I was also celebrating it myself. So yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite holidays, but nonetheless, we're going to be going over some new footage from Nintendo Life and Nintenduo. These have been out for quite a few days now. There are leaks. I'm warning you guys now. There are leaks going around. I'm pretty sure the game has leaked early on, like, you know, it went past its street date and whatnot. And yeah, from what people have played, I'm not going to spoil anything here. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big Mario RPG. It's like way bigger. And also, we found out who is developing this game, and yes, that is the Octopath devs themselves. Both Octopath 1 and 2, if I recall correctly, not just, 1, because it's the same developer. And that is Acquire. So, yeah, really interesting that Acquire is making this, and apparently Acquire also has a good chunk of former Alpha Dream employees. So that's really cool to see that we have some, former talent on this, and yeah, I'm just really excited for it. Again, I did mention that there are leaks going around. There's people are saying, not to like spoil anything massive, but there are people that are saying that the story is huge, on par with Super Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door. So I'm really excited for that. They're not giving anything details about it, and even if there were, I'm not paying attention to it because I don't want to spoil myself either. And also, just the world itself is massive. Apparently, there is a lot more than just the few not continents, but I guess like islands we've seen so far. So yeah, there's going to be a lot in this game. So I'm really excited. But yeah, be warned that there are spoilers going around, like characters' motives and whatnot, the villain's story, etc., etc. I don't know. All I know is like everything big is like, being like, out early, because the game is in the hands of people who got it early, and now it's being shared like, as a ROM. But anyways, yeah, I am going to be looking over to these three, and also we're going to take a look at Nintendo and why 5 days from now they are doing a release day, and the launch event the day after on Friday, which is really exciting. I'm going to be there for both, so stay tuned for those two videos. And yeah, we're going to be first looking at the sea shanty, since it's the shortest of the few. This is putting a massive smile on my face. I don't... Oh my god. It's so cute. Wow. I know some people, like, I've heard people like comment about it saying that it sounds cringy, but like honestly, this is so adorable. This is so fitting of the wackiness and the comedic humor of Mario and Luigi as a series as a whole. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love sea shanties a lot, so it's really fitting. Uh, so yeah, they are basically telling the premises that you're connecting all the islands and lands of this world once more. Like I generally prefer this over your standard teenage people, or like people just grabbing it out of their Switch dock and playing it kind of commercial. Uh, yeah, this is I definitely prefer this for something like Mario and Luigi. Uh, yeah. Uh, we're seeing mostly some the same old stuff we've seen in previous like trailers and whatnot. So the jungle part, and so yeah, we've seen a bit of this before. Okay, yeah, there definitely are like a lot of pre-rendered cutscenes with this. Also, that's a new reaction Mario's falling animation. You could see his hat too, and he's got like a little bit of embarrassed look on him. I love it. I also really like how Connie's magic is very consistent with how magic is in Mario overall. Like, the shapes and different colors. Although hers seems to mostly be squares, while Kamek's is more like different shapes altogether. So we're seeing more of that, like, that plug cutscene, because we saw some of it in, I believe, the last trailer. But yeah, we see Snoutlet is the one that like tells him what to do. So yeah. So I'm guessing this, like, Luigi, when he gets launched out, lands on that umbrella and then gets the drink served on this chair. We saw that in the previous trailer, so I was like, and also I was wondering why Mario was on his own, but yeah, Luigi just got launched way too far, but landed comfortably on a chair. So I guess that gives us that answer. So yeah, Bowser here apparently is fighting with the Extension Corp over the many lands. He wants to take control of them, so I'm guessing he's like kind of like a secondary antagonist of sorts, but like also willing to like be an enemy of my enemy is my friend with Mario and Luigi. Like, even though they're his enemies, he was willing to fight them. He's willing to fight the Extension Corps and whatnot over Mario and Luigi. That kind of scenario. Oh, this is definitely another new island, I believe, because they land right into like some sort of like big giant hole. So it's like maybe like some sort of dome, maybe. So we're going to be seeing a lot of unique landing animations, potentially, when it comes to like Mario and Luigi like landing onto all these different islands. So we see more of the four of these guys here. I believe we got their names last time. I forgot what they're called, but yeah, we see them more, not doing their usual poses here. So yeah, they definitely also seem to be being led by Peach here as well. I think she's like gonna have something with them. It's really interesting to see Peach. This is like her first time that she's taking a non-kidnapped role in a Mario and Luigi game. Like, recently we've been delving away from Peach being a damsel in distress, so it's really good to see that it's not only happening in mainline Mario, but it's also happening in the RPGs as well. So we're seeing more of them go, like, seeing the whole world of Concordia here. This is, I'm guessing, when they're being transported there for the first time. So it's like the beginning cutscene, but just extended. This scene, I don't know what it is. Everybody loves the look of this scene, but I have no idea what it is for yet. So I'm really excited to see. Like, that's definitely the most hyped one so far. So yeah, once again, 5 days away. This is looking so cool, man. I think the sea shanty was the perfect way to really set the tone for Brothership. Anyways, we do have 2 videos to have a look at. First up, Nintenduo. So we have the title screen here. Okay. Excuse me? Okay. I got a little worried there for a second. We have the title screen here. So just as a copyright Nintendo, really cool that it has like the whole like shit, like I guess not I was going to say ship there, but there is no ship. It has a whole sea there. So I'm guessing like if the title screen will update, maybe. That's going to be my guess. That, like, you know, the ship is going to be there with how many, like, you know, islands we have connected to the ship. That's going to be my guess. If not, then that'd be a little bit disappointing. I do really like the updated titles, like, whenever you reach new areas in a game, and, like, it just keeps updating where you're at. Like, Legends Arceus does that. Whenever you're going to a different area, the title screen fits that area you're in. Or Thousand Year Door, the remake, now adds every single partner, so you'll start off with like a very empty title screen, but then the more partners you have, and the more you progress through the game, the more full that title screen becomes. So, we have a new cutscene here. Okay, so we see what happens there. Oh, Mario gets his nose pinched here. Okay. That's why it was red.
Luigi? Luigi! Luigi!
So I'm guessing this is after they get transported into Concordia. And this seems to be... And I already love Kevin Afghani's performance. It's definitely way better than it was. I think it's really improving, especially with the voice direction he's being given. I think over time, I think everybody will come to love him. So far, he's doing really good. Whoa, big bird. Oh, it's... Okay, it's one of those birds from earlier. Well, from earlier commercial trailers and whatnot. Commercials aren't out yet. Also, we are starting off as just Mario himself. So yeah, definitely very early on in the game. So I'm guessing we are going to have our standard, like, you know, sections where maybe there's going to be a time where the bros are going to have to be on their own. Maybe it might be like Superstar Saga, where you could separate them. I kind of doubt it, but at the same time, I'm hoping there's, like, a section where you do have to play as Mario for a bit on his own, and Luigi for a bit on his own, like how we usually see, like, for example, in, well, Superstar Saga, where Mario, like, you could separate the bros at any time. But Mario's, like, you know, the tutorial and whatnot, and Luigi had that, like, you know, he had to save Mario from being sick, because he had, like, a specific, like, he had that whole thing going on in the, oh my god, what the heck is that town called? Oh, Little Fungi Town, there we go, that whole thing of Little Fungi Town in Superstar Saga, where Luigi has to go to the Guarharm ruins. So I hope we get something like that. So yeah, this is definitely the tutorial here that we're seeing. So we do have the standard. The standard jump is still there. So yeah, I'm guessing like the whole brother thing, like where they're kind of like helping each other out, is definitely to give like a little bit of like a bonus to that. I do like the new camera angles too. I think definitely console has provided Mario and Luigi with a much needed thing here. Because, like, yeah, you could do a lot more on console than you can do on, like, a handheld with sprites. Even though I love sprites to death, it just, like, has very big limits. Aww. Damn, it really, yeah, I wonder if they were inspired by the Mario movie, or like the Mario movie got it from like early footage of Brothership. That'd be so cool if they somehow did that. Either that, or they just came up with it on its own. Oh. 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 Oh, wow. I wonder if this is like shown, if like Mario and Luigi have like some sort of like brother like memory together, like where they could just communicate with each other through their minds. Oh, he's on. Oh, that's where he is. Okay, so he lands on the ship itself, while Mario lands on the little island. Oh, the way he says thank you. I'm sorry, this is giving me such a big, like, the biggest smile on my face. So yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, that is the tutorial area. And this is like, this is definitely during the beginning of the game. And it's giving us a bit of the story here. The connector. Ah, I get it, because nectar as well, from, like, the tree. Alright, so we're getting, okay, Rumbla Island is definitely going to be our first area, so, from what we're seeing. Yeah, we've already kind of seen this quite a bit. I just love how expressive they are. This is definitely the most expressive Mario and Luigi game. That's definitely very unsafe. Okay, so we do have blocks that have Mario and Luigi's like, you know, emblems on them. They're, you know, they're M and L shaped ones. Well, I mean, back then we would have Luigi go underneath or Mario go underneath it. Or rather, in this case, Luigi would have to go underneath it. Oh yeah, this is the scene where he's trying to squeeze himself through. So yeah, we're seeing a bit more of Rumbla's town here. Okay, so we're seeing more of that. And okay, what's going on here? So this, okay, this is the chief of the island, I'm guessing. So, no, I'm guessing, but we obviously see that. A lot of the people of Concordia are giving me some Bean Bean Kingdom, a trip to Scaldsville. I'm guessing her back went out. Yep. they're just they're just astounded by this. But I really like a lot of the people of Concordia. Just give me a lot of Bean Bean Kingdom vibes, just so like how they behave and how they act, which is really funny. Okay, so we're getting this new enemy here. We actually did see a commercial with them, a little short. I think if we could see that as well. Let me scroll through this. So yeah, we're seeing a battle with these enemies. These are definitely some very beginning enemies. Okay, wow. So you could have. Okay, I thought you were for a second you could control both at once, but that's just how it is. And it does seem that the musical notes from the Mario Galaxy games have returned, making their debut in the Mario and Luigi series now, if I'm correct, because I don't know if they appear in Paper Jam. So yeah, I'm guessing just showing the whole beginning area of Rumble Island. Oh, so you do technically control them separately at some points. Oh, wow. They just find a big key that just fits it. So they're running for their lives. Oh man, if this is just the beginning, that means this is gonna end up being a really funny Mario and Luigi game as well. Let's yoink this plug. And we've seen the plug before. It does open up more bridgeways around the island. I'm guessing like the little magical orbs may mean something, like you can return to the island and find them, maybe. Also, apparently, a little bit of, like, okay, so there's going to be since there's side quests, there are specific side quests that are, there's a lot of side quests, from what I've heard, so, yeah, that's another thing as well. I love the little, like, dancing celebration. I'm guessing the tree also grows back as well. I'm gonna guess this blue pipe over here is supposed to like be like a little fast travel, I'm guessing, to like each island that you connect. If I had to take an educated guess, because Partners in Time and also Paper Mario do this with the blue pipe, so I'm guessing it might do that. If I hope I'm correct, but yeah. Next up, Nintendo Life. I will be linking both of their videos in the description. So we got some Hydroceetals. So these guys are, there's going to be a variety of these guys. Okay, they are in a different area. So we're also going to be having, from what we're seeing here in the title screen, little tips as well. Not the title screen, but the loading screen, rather. My phone fell. Oh wow, there's gonna be a lot of enemies, so I'm guessing, obviously using the, different, things to help, like, separate it. Well, not separate, but, you know, like, to cause, like, AoE to take care of them more. Interesting. Alright, we have the boss over here that we've seen quite a bit. Garumbla. Or Gorumbla. He gives me a lot of boom energy. Since he has those big arms and like a similar like body shape. I'm guessing he's also the leader of those like those enemies that are like breaking all the art. Since he's also seen to break art as well. And we got our first instance of a boss battle theme here. Interesting. We're also getting our first look at that bosses have HP bars. Yeah, it seems that everybody has an HP bar now. So it doesn't make it look as... but then again, a lot of RPGs do have HP bars, so... for their villains and enemy characters and whatnot. Case in point, you know, Xenoblade and Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy... Actually, I don't know about Final Fantasy, I might be wrong on them, but I know Xenoblade and Fire Emblem do. I think Tails has... I might be wrong. It's been a while since I played Vesperia. Let's see here. See, I was told that these guys are not the tree enemies from Bowser's Inside Story, but rather they look similar to them instead. Yeah, they're called Crows. Oh, here we go. We got these guys again. LO. So we got their one of their separate names. Oh, Idol. There we go. That's their names. I'm guessing it's taking their names. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe it's taking their names. Irene. Oh, so it is. Dueliz, or Dulls, Lug, and Elo. So yeah, they make Idol. Okay. I was correct. At the beginning, Luigi fell asleep. So yeah, it definitely, like, I kind of figured it was like Idol, like, you know, taking their names. Oh boy, carrying toads. Oh, this randomly gave me bad voodoo from Sticker Star, where you had to guide one toad, or like to like the exit, and like every time you ran into an enemy or something, or jumped off like a ledge, he would be like, "Oh, I'm going back to where we were." which really pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
I love how the Toad dialogue sounds like that.
Oh yeah.
That is pretty fun. I do like that they're giving characters like their own little sound effects as well. Alright, let's see here. This is the jungle area, so I wonder what the toads are doing here exactly. Guessing there's like a toad search, I think. We're on Rumble Island again. Oh wow, the item received just looks so cool. Okay, more tutorial stuff. Okay, so this is I'm guessing the beginning of Rumble Island. Okay, just looking through. I don't think there's anything too new. Okay, we're getting our first look at this boss fight in more depth. So I'm guessing once again it's a very early boss. Okay, it's already giving us a note of how these enemies will spit out the if it's spitting out low or high. So yeah, it still very much keeps it. So Goblik here, yeah, this definitely does seem pretty early in the game. I also just really like how the bros are when it comes to like interacting with each other. It's definitely once again giving me a lot of Superstar Saga vibes with how they work together. Because like after Superstar Saga, I feel like one thing that the games kind of lacked was that the Mario's and Luigi dynamic wasn't as strong. Like I guess the closest that came was like Dream Team in sort of like a character way, but not necessarily like, because like Luigi was like, you know, the younger brother and whatnot. But what I'm trying to say is that, oh, hold on. So this Luigi logic is always going to be used in some sort of boss fight. Oh wow. Yeah, so as I was trying to say, like, Superstar Saga felt like the Mario and Luigi interact with each other, because, like, I feel like the babies were, like, the focus and partners in time, and Bowser's Inside Story, you know, you have Bowser, you have to shift back and forth between them, so they don't really get a chance to, like, shine with each other. Like, only one, like, a bro could shine here and there, and also Starlo, like, you know, obviously, builds a bridge between the bros and Bowser, in a way. Then Dream Team, obviously, the Dreamy Luigis, I feel like gives a bit more attention to Luigi, and how much he cares to Mario as his older brother, like how much he cares about him. And then lastly, like Paper Jam, you know, it was very much bland Mario at that point, especially with Paper Mario at its low point, in my opinion. It's still a good game, like, you know, gameplay wise, but yeah. Definitely didn't shine too much on, like, characteristics and whatnot, and just, like, the bros' personalities. Like, sure, there was still humor, but it wasn't, like, you know, like, it didn't show that brotherly love. And I feel like we're finally back to there, like, finally back to how Superstar Saga gave that brotherly love, in a sense. Because I feel like Gwahar Ruins is definitely what really made Luigi, saving Mario, even though, like, he was super scared, like, he really went out there just to save his brother at the end of the day. So yeah, I think that's just my thoughts. That yeah, this is like the next Mario and Luigi game that is gonna have like a really good dynamic between the brothers. And, you know, nothing really disturbing. Like, I don't mind, like, you know, like, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Bowser, etc. I love them, and I love Bowser's Inside Story. I think it's, like, the second best. I personally, like, it's a toss-up between Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story for me, personally, for my favorite Mario and Luigi game. Sorry that I'm stuttering a lot, and we're getting a bit off topic, but yeah. So, yeah, there's likely gonna be a lot of Luigi logic stuff. Did not mean to click on that. There's gonna likely be a lot of Luigi, like, logic stuff in boss battles that may make it easier, because, like, as you saw earlier with the fight here, he had a guard on an attack, so, like, yeah, you can even counterattacking it may not do damage. The shifting back and forth between Goblik and the other one. It's like, we see the name once, but, you know, we're gonna get familiar with these guys soon enough. The Garumbla. So this is the Luigi advice for Goblik, from what it seems. I think we've seen it before, actually. Let's have a look. We got an enemy here from Dream Team, actually, and this is a new enemy too, I think, if I'm not... if I am correct. I can't speak. See, this is definitely way later in the game because we have the plugs, and we also have them being much higher in HP. Oh, we got ourselves the item menu. Or just the menu in general. So, yeah, the UI looks nice. Shows each bro, like, their whole model and whatnot. And it has the accessories and gloves, our gear. We do get an increase in slots depending on level up, so that's really cool. So that's our hub over there. I'm going to see what is over here. Oh, we do have an island of Monsieur Block, I believe his name is. But yeah, we do have that island was in a previous trailer, and I did have it on my thumbnail, even though I didn't go over it. There was also the Shroob one as well, so we might see the return of both of these characters. Or rather, character and subspecies. If not, I would feel a little bit disappointed if there's just like a little cameo. Oh wow, we have multiple save blocks because, okay, saves. We have multiple saves now. There's usually only 2 to 3, and now we're having 5 in total, which is really good. Allows for a lot of replayability. Oh, the flowers make some pretty good quick travel. It also appears that, yeah, you're in, like, this little hub area. The ship is a hub area, and it basically allows you to, you know, be on there while you're traveling to different islands. So it's kind of like a Wind Waker sort of thing. Okay, so that does take you to one of the previous islands. Okay, so I was correct. Oh, I was wondering why the cutscenes are being sped up. Wait, are they being sped up? Hold on, no, they aren't. Okay. Okay, just a person mashing through text, which is, see the star that flow down here. But yeah, just the way that the text was going by, I was like, wait, this person's just mashing through the text. Ah, here we go. Broke Reef. I don't know if they're going to be traveling to that, or if it's just like... Oh, it's just something that you spot. It's like an icon. Oh, that's a little... yeah, that's a bit disappointing. So it's just like those little passerby things that you could see. Okay, so yeah, it's just a reef. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. I thought it'd be like a little miniature island or something, but unfortunately no. Wow, we have a lot of gear to look forward to. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought maybe that would be an area. So I'm guessing the Shroob one might also be a reef, unfortunately. Alright, so this is, I'm guessing, when Snoutlet first joins us. In my eyes. Alright, we're getting more plugs, and that appears to be it in terms of anything new. So, shouts to Nintenduo and Nintendo Life. We're going to also take a quick one more look here at Nintendo Shorts, because they also have this. There we go.
Come on. Say it.
No. Okay. I was a little bit worried. I was like, what the hell kind of audio is that? I love this. I saw this earlier, and I got a good laugh out of it. Yeah, this little short is really funny and cute. I like how even the little guy over here is concerned. He's like concerned of Luigi passing out. This is just amazing. I hope they give us more of these little shorts as well. So yeah, that is it for Mario and Luigi Brothership. We are just a little under a week away. The hype is real. I am so excited. I'm going to be at Nintendo NY for both the release and the launch event, so back-to-back days. So expect videos on both days. So yeah. Anyways, love my videos, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And yeah, let me know down below what are your thoughts on Mario and Luigi Brothership's latest gameplay trailers, and just trailers in general, and also the sea shanty as well. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll see you all for the release day of Mario and Luigi Brothership. Peace.